What up, it's Timmons here. Well, looks like we're getting another Game of Thrones spin-off here. According to the report, HBO is developing another Game of Thrones spin-off series. HBO is partnering with the Batman writer Masson Tomlin, and in the man scribe and who did uncredited work for Matt Reeves' The Batman and is co-writing the upcoming sequel here. He's also writing the upcoming Keanu Reeves action comic book adaptation of Bizarre, I think it's called, as well as the upcoming video game adaptation of Mega Man, which who knows if that's still ever happening. Now Argon's Conquest is basically now the it is said to be titled Conquest, which is basically a direct prequel to the hit House of Dragon, telling the story of the Targaryens' bloody and brutal conquests of Westeros. The story follows the invader of Aragon's Targaryen. I can never pronounce some of these names, so my bad if I'm mispronouncing them. Who conquered the continent of Westeros with his sister wives, Rhaenyra and Visenya, and their dragon. Aegon successfully unified six of the seven kingdoms in just 2 days, with only Doran able to successfully resist. One source described the project as taking back to the basic approach to George R. R. Martin's epic fantasy universe. Though considering the first series was sprawling and complex, it's unclear what back to the basic means exactly in the Thrones context. Now, since Game of Thrones concluded in 2019, there have been many prequels and one sequel idea put to development, and some are considered no longer active. One of which is the Naomi Watts one. That's not really happening there. There's, of course, obviously House of Dragon. There's also like an anime one coming. There's some other ones, like I believe Jon Snow. There's like a Jon Snow series, which I don't know if that's still happening or not. But hey, I'm down to see this. I'm always down for more Game of Thrones content. Like I'm not like the world's biggest Game of Thrones guy, but I used to enjoy Game of Thrones, and House of Dragon is really decent. So I'm definitely interested to see where they're gonna take this one to, like who they're gonna get you star on this. That's gonna be interesting. But I don't know, it could be interesting to check out. I mean, hey, after after the failure that was the last season of Game of Thrones, let's be fair, people need more Game of Thrones content to wipe the taste of that out of their mouths. But anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on HBO developing another Game of Thrones spin-off of Aegon's Conquest here? Are you even interested in seeing more Game of Thrones? Are you even a fan of the Game of Thrones franchise, whether it's the original series, House of Dragon, and what other spin-off Game of Thrones series would you like to see in the future? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing.